Today on another edition of Turneround's Theory.
I left. I can't be in that. It is not what we were promised. It is not what you think it is. I promise you. I promise you. I can't handle it. I can't handle this. I can't handle men anymore.
Another edition of Turneround's Theory is coming up next right here on YouTube. This woman is crashing out so that she can get sympathy from social media. If you'll stick around for the latest edition of Turnaround's Theory, which is coming up next on my official YouTube channel in just 1 minute, we're going to once again go back to River TV on her YouTube channel and watch this video in its entirety and see why this woman is crashing out. Plus, I will conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought like I always do. It's Monday, September the 29th, 2025, and fellas, once again, as I often tell you all, that y'all should often be knowing my saying and y'all should often be knowing the drill. So why don't y'all go grab a quick snack and come on back, because y'all just might learn something. Another edition of Turnaround's Theory starts right now. Roll that intro and let's jump right into it. I've been a musician for more than 44 years. I've been a video editor almost 20 years. But I'm also into content creating, and I love giving theoretical thoughts on just about anything in general. I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, and this is Turnaround's Theory. What is up, everybody? Once again, I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. And I want to thank you for tuning in to another edition of Turnaround's Theory for Monday, September the 29th, 2025, right here on my official YouTube channel. Now, as you should know, that Turnaround's Theory is coming to you each and every single Monday and Friday over the exciting digital airwaves of YouTube for season number 6. And once again, Turnaround's Theory continues to become the actual platform of where I normally give the fellas just like you at home a free theoretical thought on, just about anything. Hey, listen, for those of y'all that are just tuning in to watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory right here on YouTube for the very first time, I want to personally welcome you. And if you are, in fact, a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. As a constant daily reminder, let me reiterate to you all once again to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would, in fact, help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be in the loop every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto the channel. Please be sure to follow me on all social media sites. There will be a link provided in the description box below. If you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, which ought to be a great help, and there's also going to be a link provided in the description box below for that as well. As a reminder, my 4th debut album entitled Nothing's the Same is now on DistroKid and other music streaming platforms. Go check that out, because I will post up a link in the description box below. And I'm almost getting closer to reaching 3,000 subscribers onto my official YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, it is not too late. Please help me get to the road to 3,000 subscribers before the year 2025 is out, because your sub is greatly appreciated and it costs you nothing to subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to also use the hashtag Team Turnaround that you will see at the bottom of your screen, because that lets me know indefinitely that not only you're watching the latest edition of Turnaround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are indeed supporting my platform with regard to the content that I post up, and I might just give you a shout out right back. Now, I do hope and pray that I have covered everything within this particular matter. And with that being said, let's jump on over into today's edition of Turnaround's Theory to start off with a brand new week.
What's up, guys? It's your girl River, and I'm back again with another video. I was sent this video on TikTok. I have not watched the video at all. I'm going to watch it authentically with you guys. I'm going to press play, pause, play, and then give you guys my thoughts and feelings on this entire situation.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, this is a crash out post. I'm currently crashing out. Sorry in advance. Women, do not get married and have kids unless you plan on and are capable of becoming a single mom.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, I don't know, statistically high, that's probably what's going to happen to you.
What?
Now, I love being a mom. I really do. And in fact, I quite enjoy, most of the time, being a single mom.
I don't think so.
This is not fair. The world is not set up for single moms. You will struggle. I don't care what job you have. I don't care how much you get paid. Especially in this economy right now, okay? The world is not set up for single mothers.
Shut the up.
It will be hard. It will test you in ways that you didn't know. that you could even be tested. You will have to fight for those kids, most likely. You will have to fight for those kids. You will have to wake up every morning and question, just real talk, if motherhood is really something that you want anymore, because these men make it so hard. They make it so hard to be a mom.
Huh?
They take away all of the tender moments of motherhood that you could have had, but you were stuck in survival mode. So you didn't even really get to enjoy it.
Oh, boo-hoo!
You're just surviving, trying to raise these kids, trying to do the best you can. And you get $250 a month.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What the That is pennies. That is the gas money it is taking me to drop them off at their father's house and pick them back up.
Damn.
Hold on there. You just said you got to be a single mom. It's going to make you question what you wanted to do. You know, it's going to be really hard. You're going to have to fight for your kids and fight for what you want and all the above. And sometimes that is the truth, right? However, what got me is that you brought that all the way back to finances. And then in bringing that back to finances, you also said when you dropped them off to their daddy house. Just in my personal opinion, true single motherhood is you don't got no break. Ain't nobody you could call. There is no phone call. There is no drop off. There is no extra finances coming in for the support of the child, whether it is too little for you or whatever the case is.
Goddamn right.
My ex is a nurse. $250 a month. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't even know if I'm going to post this. These men will take everything from you.
This is the next thing. We all know that the courts favor the mother. They absolutely do. The courts favor the mother. And they look at her as a vulnerable, person with these children. They don't usually favor the father. So him being a nurse and only paying a small portion per month for his one child is very telling based off of whatever it is that the judge saw and reviewed on you guys' case.
Woo!
And him being a nurse and a more stable parent, why not give him full custody?
Yes! Hell yeah!
If it's so hard for you and you have to fight for your kids and you can't do it and you are having a crash out situation, why not give him full custody?
Come on now, dog.
Are you going to be able to do that? No. 1, because of ego. 2, because what else are you going to have to say? And 3, because you want that child support. As little as it is and as much as you feel like it can't do nothing.
Don't leave me! I'm about to leave!
They will promise you so much. They will promise you so much. And it will feel great at first. It will feel peaceful at first. And for some reason, when you have their child, they will abandon you. They will discard you. Even if they don't cheat, even if they don't do anything significant, they'll emotionally turn away from you to the point where you leave. I left. I can't be in that. It is not what we were promised. It is not what you think it is.
So you were in a situation that you didn't get cheated on. You didn't, you weren't facing any harm or anything like that. And you decided that you were going to leave because it wasn't the situation that you signed up for, and things changed. The dynamic changed after you had a child.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you decided I could do bad all by myself. I don't mind being a single mother out, separated outside of the home. I'm going to figure this out on my own. Then you do that and you're still not happy.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
What the is so damn funny?
It's starting to feel like you might be the common denominator in this situation.
You serious?
And before you come on here and say, oh, well, my situation's not like that. Good for you, honey. You are in the 1% of women that are very lucky, because the rest of us don't have that. And the rest of us become single moms. And it sucks because all I wanted was to be a mom. I love being a mom, but the best parts of my motherhood were taken from me.
What the is this?
And in fact, the first time I got pregnant, the man said he couldn't have kids and then fought me in court for 5 years. Fought me in court for 5 years to take away my son that he claimed in the beginning he wasn't even capable of producing because he didn't want to wrap it up at first. Yeah. Yep. I can't handle it. I can't handle this. I can't handle men anymore.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
This looks like something that they could use in court for that first man to get his child and for the second one. And, you know, it's ironic that you said that, you know, it's a horrible situation and that, you know, it's so bad and all these things, but you went through it with one situation and then turned around and you did it again.
Woo!
You did it again.
Woo!
You know, I could see if it was a one and done situation. You're talking about one situation that you banked on. But if the man wanted his child and he wanted, you know, the ability to care for and take for his child, number one, that's starting to feel like maybe there's some underlying things that are not being talked about in this conversation.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
And we're seeing a little bit of a snippet of that right now.
What the is this?
Which reminds me of, you know, the video that I recently did about, you know, the woman who was talking about the fact that she knew that she could not handle, you know, having a child on her own, and she gave the man full custody.
Oh, hell no!
I've never heard someone say this or be open about it, so I guess I'm gonna be the first. Hi, I'm a woman who gave her child to the father to take care of mostly and put myself on child support practically, pretty much. Yeah, motherhood is fucking hard. It made me lose my mind. My postpartum depression was probably like the hardest thing I ever had to deal with. Completely lost myself. It's been 5 years. But I was a mother. Like when I became a mom, I was just bad mom. Right? Like not abusive, but like I grew up with a mom who like didn't know what to do with me, and I also became that mother, you know what I mean? And but the difference was that I had a baby with like a really good man.
Oh, hell no!
Like, it's a great man. Like, it's a great father. You know what I mean? Like, he's a great dad to his kids. And I had a way harder time adjusting to motherhood than anyone I knew. I was like the first out of the people I knew who was like, I don't even know if I can be like a full-time mom and keep my sanity. Legit. And so, yeah, that's what I did. And I'm a great mom now. Like, let's just preface this. I am an absolute great mom, and I'm very active in my child's life. You know what I mean? But I'm like the weekend parent, you know?
You're a victim.
No ego, no fight, no this, no that. You have to know what you can and cannot handle. And as much as you love being a mother, you're also in the space that if you are breaking down and you're wondering every other day if you can, whatever the case is, this is a problem.
Huh?
Because how much of your feelings are your children now feeling?
But wait! There's more!
Y'all are liars. You lie to women. You promise us a lot. We are objects to you. We are things that you put on your shelf. I am a human being, and my life is forever changed. My life is forever changed. I will never be the same. My youth was stolen from me. I had to put my boots on the ground and become a single mom at 21 years old.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
I didn't get to live. I didn't get to live.
There's no one else's problem but yours. And I say that not to be cold or to not be empathetic or anything like that, but a lot of women who have children young act like the only person that made them a single mother is the man. She said she left these situations, number one. Number two, if you didn't want to have a baby at a certain age, there are so many ways that you can go about protecting yourself. Even if he didn't want to wrap it up, you could have been on birth control. You wanted to have a child because you said that's something that you always wanted to do. Hence, that's what you did. It didn't work out in the dynamic in which you thought that it would. And now you're bitter of it. And now you're upset that you wasted your youth in having a child.
I didn't. My life is not what I wanted it to be. Not even close. But I love being a mom. I'm holding space for two things at one time. Just don't date men. We are at a point in society where we are waking up to the reality of the patriarchy, which is a very real thing that I didn't used to believe in. And I do now. To what men are really like. I will never see the change in men that I need to see to feel safe enough to ever date again in my entire life. It will take too long. The change that we need to see in men will take too long. It's 100, 200 years from now. So that's my life. So just don't date men. Just don't. Just focus on yourself. And don't have kids with the wrong person. And I don't know how to tell you what man is the right man, because I thought they both were. I thought they both were the right man.
Let me tell you what's heartbreaking for me. What's heartbreaking to me in this situation is the fact that she has these children and they are going to become extensions of herself. And because she is committed to not getting into a new relationship, not being with somebody else, they are going to be the center of her existence. And when those children grow up, I can almost guarantee, if she has a daughter or she obviously maybe has daughters, but that she is going to step in the way of, create a gap between her daughters creating their own lives and her having her own autonomy. She's going to make them suffer because of her sufferation. She's not going to allow them to live their own lives and make their own mistakes. She is going to make sure that they are alone just like she is. And that's heartbreaking. So hopefully those children are rooted in very deep relationships with their fathers, because it seems like their fathers seem very secure in themselves, right? One's a nurse, one wanted full custody. Like, it seems like maybe those children having strong relationships with their dads is going to be the only thing that might create some sort of balance for them. That's the truth. That's the truth. What's interesting to me is like, it's the women who were not able to get their situations right who are always the loudest. The women who didn't get the outcome that they wanted are always the loudest. If she had everything her way in what she wanted it to be, if she had them, bowing down to her, if she had them giving her $1,000 a month, if she had her way, she would not be on the internet spewing this. Which is a red flag that a lot of women, kind of bypass. They take it for what it is. They take it for face value. But if she got what she wanted out of this situation, she would be singing a whole different tune. This is her bitterness talking. This is her regret talking.
Don't touch that dial, because when we return to Turnaround's Theory, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought to today's episode right after these important messages. What's going on, everybody? Your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. Join me on November the 27th for another special Thanksgiving edition of Turnaround's Theory, where we'll be looking at all of this delicious food that you're seeing on these videos, plus we'll probably eat some of it, and of course, an unforgettable special theoretical thought concerning Thanksgiving. Join me once again, November the 27th, for another special Turnaround's Theory Thanksgiving edition right here on YouTube, Facebook, and on Instagram.
Cardi be pregnant by Stephon Diggs? You don't say. Didn't I say that something like this was probably gonna happen? If you don't remember, let me remind you. Y'all sitting up, she just having her fun. Y'all always just having y'all fun. And then next thing you know it, y'all be pregnant. Right? How many of y'all was having fun and then you ended up with a baby that wasn't supposed to come from that fun? Because that's what be the problem. It don't be that y'all go out here and y'all be dealing with dudes and you be responsible and you make sure that you don't end up getting pregnant by these dudes that you so-called having fun with. Y'all like to go out here, have fun, be reckless, and then end up with permanent situations off of temporary situations, right? Y'all get with these men who known to be problematic and have histories of not doing well with other women. And then you have your fun, and then you end up part of the baby mama crew. And as much as I would love to run with this and be like, oh my God, I can see the future. I'm like, that's so Raven. No, the truth of the matter is y'all girls is just all the same. Y'all all do the same things. Y'all are very predictable. It's the same story, different girl. Y'all all end up doing the very exact same stuff. And that's why it be so silly and stupid when y'all end up in the circumstances that y'all end up in, because it's been done before. Many of times by many of different girls, right? And y'all still haven't learned the lesson. And that's how you know you really stupid, right? You know you really dumb when you keep repeating cycles that you've already seen fail for other people, and then you do it just to test to see if you can do it. At the end of the day, two wrongs don't make a right. This is a woman that's still married and she pregnant with another man's baby. Offset, we all know, is wrong for the cheating that he did while he was married to her. Nobody's taking up for him. Nobody's saying that what he did should be excused. But she should have divorced him a long time ago. But right now, this circumstance that she in is a mess. Her and Stefan Diggs ain't no real couple. They ain't got no real longevity. He ain't about to play house with her and that already made family. She just going on the shelf as another baby mama that Stefan is collecting. Like I said in my previous video, nothing about Stefan Diggs is an upgrade. He just as trifling as Offset. So if the goal was to upgrade and find a better man, it wasn't going to be Stefan. In order to upgrade, the person must be better at whatever it is that you're leaving the current person for. So if the current person is a cheater, you can't leave a cheater for another cheater unless you're looking for a better cheater.
The only thing this Cardi B, Stefan Diggs, and Offset situation has proven to me is that women are just as inconsistent when it comes to their standards as I've always thought they were. To make the ex-dude jealous, women will lower the bar for the next dude. Stefan Diggs is everything. He's the epitome of what these women say they hate on social media. Popular athlete that's a hit with the ladies, multiple baby mamas, DL rumors, everything that women get on social media and clown about men. Stefan Diggs is that. And I ain't got no problem with Stefan Diggs. I'm just making a point. But if you take his exact archetype and place it next to a beloved celebrity like Cardi B, plus having that same beloved celebrity be fresh out of a situation where she was being like disrespected and cheated on, all of a sudden that archetype of a man that they used to roast, he becomes the most eligible bachelor. Now all of a sudden he's this huge upgrade and women are in comment sections making excuses for him. And then women like to wonder why their standards and their preferences don't get taken seriously. They fall on deaf ears. Because depending on what's going on in your life at the time, depending on how you are feeling in an exact moment, those standards will switch at the snap of a finger.
And now, Turnaround's theoretical thoughts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, and this is most definitely my favorite part of the segment. Once again, it is time for another edition of Turnaround's Theoretical Thought with yours truly, because in just a minute, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought, this time coming from River TV's YouTube channel about a young woman who is crashing out on social media. Here is your theoretical thought for today. Don't let this video surprise you, fellas, because when you see women crashing out when it comes to them losing their significant other or their husbands, you better believe that they're going to crash out every single time, but don't give them any sympathy. You see, 50% of marriages end up in divorce, but only 70 to 80% of those divorces are always being filed and initiated by women. And as a result of that, the law is going to be in favor of the woman, and she will be entitled to have for everything of what you got that you worked hard for. I suggest that you don't fool with these women, especially if they have children, because at the end of the day, when it comes to the children, they are the ones that are suffering because both parents are not in their lives. That's your theoretical thought for today. And this will also conclude another edition of Turnaround's Theory to start off a brand new week. Hey, listen, I want to truly thank you for watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory right here on my official YouTube channel. This platform is actually designed to help empower men to make better choices and life-changing decisions when it comes to the dating world. Hey, listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below concerning today's video. And as a constant daily reminder, I must reiterate to you all one more time to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be in the loop every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto this channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T, aka your theoretical maestro. I thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you right back here again this Friday for another edition of Turnaround's Theory. And until then, Team Turnaround out.